aliens are our relatives, here are 7 powerful evidence that prove humans came from outer space. It is not like the Homo sapiens had come to the Earth from the space. It took billions of years for evaluation from a single cell. Scientists faced great difficulty when they searched for the fact of the origin of the cell, which is the origin of all these. They still couldn't understand the provenance of the building blocks of complex life. You will get amazed when you hear the next thing. According to many scientists, life has come to the Earth from outer space. So our forefathers may be the aliens, and it's nothing to be surprised. Planetary scientists have named this theory as the Panspermia Theory. It explains how viable organisms distributed through the universe. You won't believe this, but scientists in NASA, MIT, and Harvard University accept this theory. There are variances in this Panspermia theory. As an example, we can say that aliens had planted life on the Earth deliberately. But the most effective theory is the life as exchange among planetaries. So let's find whether we have enough facts to tell that we are not Earthlings and are we from the outer space. Number 1. Life can survive even in collision with the Earth. Dina Pasini is a study researcher at Kent University. According to her, one of the researches, algae has the ability to survive even in a collision of meteorite. To enact the early life of the Earth, she used a type of single-celled ocean-dwelling algae. First, they created a pellet that was made by using rocks and ice. By using a light gas gun, they fired the pellet. Even at 6.93 kilometers per second, a small proportion of algae survived. So she asks, if we find life on another planet, will it be truly alien or will it be related to us? This is a question that we cannot answer right at the moment, but the questions are not as far-fetched as one might think. Number 2. The life can survive on a receptor. You may have a few doubts about the above statement. Can life survive on a receptor which travels in the space? Believe it, it can happen. A simple life can travel on a receptor without decaying. Once a microbiologist in the German Aerospace Station sent some microbes with a spaceship in NASA in 1980. Although there were no nutrients in the space, it seemed that the microbes were making their own nutrients around them. Though the intense ultraviolet light has damaged that nutrients somewhat, microbes have survived in that harsh environment for 6 years. The tardigrade is a kind of microbes who can survive in an ultraviolet environment. It shows that organisms can live on a receptor without any difficulty. Some researches show that when there are no nutrients, microbes become into dormant state and they can live on a receptor more than million years without any damage. Number 3. Fossils. According to the evidence, life on the Earth has begun 3.83 million years ago. Scientists believe that a simple life was there at that time also. But at the same time, a huge meteor shower. If there was a life which was developing on the Earth, it should have been destroyed because of the huge meteor shower. If you remember what happened to the dinosaurs, you will understand that asteroid is not a joke, because a massive asteroid which is as bigger as the Everest had stuck onto the Earth, and that may have caused the extinction of the dinosaurs. The Earth's space become hotter than the Sun as the velocity of the asteroid was more than 20 times as a bullet. So it had the skill to kill the developing life on the Earth. So think that kind of time period ended before 3.8 billion years, and we could discover fossils which show evidence of life about the same time period. Evolution is a very slow process. As an example, it takes billions of years to become multiple cells from a single cell. So there is no possibility to create a life on the Earth as soon as the end of the time period of the asteroid explosion. In order to happen, that life onto the Earth should come from a different place, and there is only one way for it, and that is the space. So the fossils which go back to 3.83 billion years can name as one evidence to prove the Panspermia theory. Number 4. The meeting of the genome from the meteorites. From a meteorite which collided with the Earth in 1969, found the smallest unit of the genome. The most amazing fact is, scientists believe that sugar and amino acid, which considers as organic compounds composed of carbon, has been created on the rock itself. Mr. Sita Martins, a chemical scientist, and a planetary microbiologist at Imperial College in London, states that the smallest units like RNA and DNA may be in the early Earth. One thing is proven from this discovery. It is that the smallest units may come to the Earth with a collision of the meteorites or space rock which wanders in the space that may carry the smallest unit of life. And then from a meteorite which crashed to the Earth may bring the needed things to the existence of life. Number 5. Contamination of Mars. We can identify Mars as a planet which can distribute life through the solar system. It is called ballistic panspermia. It is not a secret that, like the Earth, the Mars once considered as a planet which had the possibility to carry life, and it was filled with water. Very recently a subglacial lake was found in the Mars. So life was developing in the Mars before the Earth. It makes us believe that the life came to the Earth from the Mars. So maybe, we can be Martians. In 1984, an asteroid which came from Mars billion years ago, found in the Antarctic. Therefore many scientists believe that the life may have come to the Earth through this asteroid with the shape of fossilized microbe. In the meantime the MIT search for the possibility of life coming to the Earth from the Mars. They have created an instrument which can identify DNA and RNA which were taken from the samples of Mars. If you think well, it is easy for the life to come to the Earth from Mars. As an example, if a huge crash takes place on Mars, a rock can be thrown into space and then reach to the Earth. According to the scientists in NASA, about 5% of throwing rocks may reach the Earth within 10 million years. But some may reach within a few years. As scientists states, in the first 500 billion years 50 billions of space rocks had been fallen onto the Earth. Then after 4 billion years more than 5 billion asteroids may have collided with the Earth. So think well, if the Mars had the life at that time, it had the opportunity to come to the Earth easily. Number 6. Finding carbon atomic and amino acid from the space cloud. The samples which were taken from the gas dust of a comet called as stardust. In that samples, complex carbon atomics, phosphorus, and amino acid can be found. It is not a secret anymore. Amino acid is an essential thing for the creation of protein. It is correct to say that amino acid is the foundation of protein. As well as it is not something special to say how protein important to life. So you may understand how much it helps to the Panspermia Theory. It shows that a comet consists of everything which needs to create a life except the energy. If it falls into the ocean it can react freely and life appears. So in the stardust which is in the space contains every needed smallest unit to create life. Number 7. Stephen Hawkings also has accepted the panspermia. Panspermia theory is not a new concept. Anaxagoras, a Greek philosopher who lived in 500 BC, had made some statements about it. Anaxagoras' vision was that plants and germs were floating in the space slowly because of the pressure of the sunlight. The meaning of the Greek word panspermia is the spreading of seeds. Today the meaning has been changed into the hypothesis that life exists from a planet to planet and solar system to solar system. A great scientist, Mr. Stephen Hawking, also supported this theory. According to him, the life has not begun in the Earth. He believed that the life had come to the Earth from the process of the exchanging the life among planets, or otherwise ballistic panspermia. Because there is no way that the life can exist within 4 billion years. It takes at least 7 billion years. Scientists from MIT and NASA did many researches for many decades because they believe this theory that much. Without any delay, the theory which explains that the life has come to the Earth from the space will be proven. Stay with us and subscribe to our channel to know these kinds of mysterious knowledge in this mysterious world. Thank you for watching Mysterious World.